How's it going, people? For today's video, we got some more Save the World, and the main reason I wanted to do this video was to let you all know that the best weapon in the game is currently available in the event store. It costs 1,680 gold, and in my opinion, it's one of the best, if not the best weapon to use when it comes to high power level enemies. So for modes like Frost Knight, which we'll be seeing on November 20th, that's when the current venture season ends. So we'll get Frozen Fjords venture season in a couple of weeks. Plasmatic Discharge is really good for Frost Knight. It's also really good when it comes to Survive the Horde, as well as Endurance and SSDs. I would say the only bad thing about it is that it uses a lot of energy ammo with every shot. But even with it using a lot of ammo, it's still one of the best weapons. And I just wanted to make sure nobody missed out on it. Because again, I think it's only going to be available in the event store for a couple of weeks. And yeah, in my opinion, it's the best weapon in Save the World. I know some people would argue that the Xenon bow is better. Some might even say the Stop Axe is better.
Boy, if you don't get—
But yeah, I would strongly recommend getting it. We have reviewed it. I'll leave a link to that review in the description if you want to go check it out. Definitely a must-have weapon, especially when it comes to Save the World in-game. So you'll want to make sure that you get that before it goes away. We also got the epic version of the 6 Feet Under. I wouldn't consider it to be one of the best melee weapons. If anything, you may just want to get it for your collection book. But I will leave a link to some 6 Feet Under gameplay in the description as well if you'd like to check that out. We also got the weapon supercharger this week. And like I said, when it comes to the Venture Zone, you'll have 2 weeks until that goes away. But that's not all I wanted to talk about. There's a couple of other things I wanted to go over. The next thing I wanted to go over has to do with floor launchers. So apparently the floor launchers are bugged since the last update. There's a couple things that's wrong with them. If you try to destroy it the normal way, you see we're just getting zeros. You can't really destroy it like you normally could. There is a way you can still destroy it. If you're on a flat area, all you have to do is just look for this part right here where you can actually see the floor, and you can destroy the floor that's underneath it. So if you need to get rid of a floor launcher, that's how you do it. Another thing I wanted to point out with the floor launchers is that you can't walk over it for some reason. So that's another bug that came with the floor launcher in the last update. But obviously in order to get around it, you just need to jump over it. That's not really a huge issue. But the thing I wanted to point out with floor launchers is that they are aware of the bug. According to Trello, they said floor launchers may be indestructible or prevent players from walking over. So I do expect them to fix it soon, but we did show you how to destroy it, and we also showed how to walk over it, just jump over it. The only time you might not be able to destroy it is if it's next to certain terrain and you can't reach this part of the floor. You might not be able to destroy it. But yeah, that's how you're going to be able to destroy floor launchers until they fix it. Also, you know how sometimes we get V-Buck missions directly at the reset and then it resets again right after? They're aware of that issue as well. They're currently investigating it, so I'm not sure if they'll fix it in the next update, but I do expect them to fix that as well. So that way when V-Buck missions do show up at the reset, they won't disappear like they've been doing over the past couple of days. And the last sort of bug that I wanted to point out that I believe they fixed, we're about to find out, is the bug where you couldn't get Music Pass XP from Save the World. For those who don't know, with this new remix season, you can pretty much earn Music Pass XP in any mode, but for whatever reason, Save the World wasn't giving Music Pass XP. But if we take a look at it now, oh yeah, it's definitely giving Music Pass XP now. We're almost done with our Music Pass. So I believe they fixed that issue when it comes to the Music Pass XP. Honestly, I'm glad they're doing it this way because I have yet to level up a festival pass up to this point. So I'm glad that I'll be able to finish my festival passes or music passes without actually having to play festival. Really glad we can level it up this way now by playing Save the World. But yeah, you can level up your music pass by playing Save the World now. Not only can you level up your music pass, but the next time we get a new Lego pass, you'll also be able to level that up by just playing Save the World, or at least the free track. Obviously with the upgraded track, you'll have to spend V-Bucks for that, but it looks like you'll be able to level up your music pass and your Lego pass by just playing Save the World from this point forward.
So that means I can play Save the World without having to play Festival?
Yes.
How is that? Just play Save the World, right?
Yes.
What about BR?
BR will level up your music pass, yes. I was bad at the mode, so this is good news for me. And is that everything, Cookie? Is that everything we need to go over?
I don't know, honestly.
He don't know. But yeah, I think that's everything we'll go over for today. Again, the main reason I wanted to upload this video was to make sure none of you missed out on this plasmatic discharge. I'm not going to say it's OP because I don't want it to get nerfed. As a matter of fact, it's one of the worst guns in the game. If anything, it needs a buff, but just make sure you get it before it goes away. Okay, people? Just take my word for it. Thank me later. Make sure you get it. Again, make sure you get your hero loadout slots before the venture season ends. Also claim any of these weapons or heroes that you're missing before they go away, because we only got a couple of weeks left. And I guess the last sort of bit of news I've heard recently is that apparently we're going to get the OG season as a permanent mode. And I think that's pretty much it. Anyways, before I go, I did want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been using creator code A1, and I also wanted to give a shout out to our YouTube members. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.